This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
It feels like it took forever to get here, but we are here. It is February.
Yes.
Or February.
February.
If you want to make sure you're spelling it right.
I know, look, it's been such a brutal stretch of weather, and January and February, I always say this, are the two statistically coldest months of the year. So historically, we wouldn't really be in for much of a reprieve this month. However, you look at that forecast. Today's cold, but kind of starting tonight and into tomorrow, we get back to kind of where we should be temperature-wise, like -3, -4, Right now, the normal should be -3 for the high, -9 for the low. That's where we should be living. But we've been in the -20s for so long now.
my.
The whole norm has just been thrown off.
Yeah. No, I'm happy to get back to seasonal temperatures. I'm also just excited. It is the month of love. And for me,
Is it?
Yes.
Isn't it just a day of love?
well, you know, love is in the air.
It's the month of love.
You don't feel it? I feel the love in the air.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. It's
Sorry,
also
I brought in hard-boiled eggs. I thought that's what that was.
no, that's something else. It's also my birthday month.
It's your birth month.
Yeah. And
You
I
were
usually
birthed this month.
I usually go. Why are you taking everything beautiful and making it gross?
You said it's my birth month. I'm like, yeah, I just stretched it out. I'm like, yeah, you were birthed this month.
Yeah, it just doesn't sound as sweet when you say it that way.
Your birthday. You were birthed this day.
A reminder to not invite Gurdeep to any birthday parties. He will make it not fun. I also usually go away around my birthday, so I'll be doing that. So I'm excited. You're excited for the Olympics.
I'm so excited for the Olympics. They snuck up on us a little bit. I bet this is going to surprise some people listening to this.
This month is sneaky.
It's a sneaky month. The Olympics start this Friday.
What?
There are some people driving right now who are going, what? This Friday?
Friday?
This Friday, the Olympics start.
Okay.
The NHL's about to freeze. Like, it's going on a 2-week pause after a couple days.
So did we ever get any resolution on the ice? Are we ready for hockey?
It's a good question. No. I mean, the last thing I heard is that, yes, they called a bunch of guys in and then they got to work, and apparently it's looking much better. It's not going to be NHL standard, but I don't think the guys care. I think the guys would, get ready in the parking lot and go play as long as the ice is okay. So it's going to be a little weird, but it'll be fine.
So you know what? February's going to fly by. Everything I just said is enough for February to fly by. Before we know it, it's March. We just got to get through March, and then it's basically summer.
It's such a Canadian mentality. Just bear down, grit your teeth, and grind until we get to summer. Yeah. Steph, anything you're looking forward to in February?
Besides it being the month I was birthed?
It's also the month my daughter was birthed.
Oh!
She's the day before Pooja.
Oh, wow.
Yes, a lot of birthing.
Your
in
daughter
February.
was birthed the day before Pooja,
Yes.
and then the next day Pooja was birthed. How to ruin a birthday
many
party
years earlier.
with me.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
It's Groundhog Day! Get up and check that hog out there! Yeah! Stewie, come here, Groundhog!
Okay, so it's Groundhog Day. You know the deal. It's the one day a year we give the meteorologists a break, and we let the groundhogs basically decide the weather. It's a bit silly. It's a bit fun, which is perfect for us to do with the latest installment of the Pooj versus Steph quiz. You have pulled off a daring comeback, Pooj. 9-9. You've tied it up after being down pretty much the entire game.
That was 2025. This is 2026. It's a new Pooja now.
It's our first one of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we're overdue here.
Is it our first one of the year?
I think
we
so.
Didn't we do a Kate one?
I don't
We
know.
did a Kate
I
one.
don't know,
think.
maybe.
I don't remember anything that happened before.
the second one of the year.
before 5
But you
this
won
morning.
the first one of the year.
Yeah, she's doing
Yeah,
well. You're on a
Doesn't
bit of
mean I
a...
have a memory in 2026.
Okay.
But you will beat me on this
All right,
one.
here we go, Groundhogs. We're going to start off nice and easy for Pooj. Pooj, today is Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is on the same date every year. Without looking at the screen in this room, what date is that?
February 2nd?
Oh, come on. Ask me what time it is without looking at the clock.
That's actually pretty hard to get the time exactly right. Okay, Pooj, we'll try to give you an easy one to start off too here.
Steph.
Sorry, Steph. That's okay. Is the word groundhog one word or two?
It's one word.
That's correct. There we go.
Okay.
All right, Pooch, back to you.
Okay.
In the film Groundhog Day, starring Bill Murray, what keeps happening to his character?
The same thing over and over again?
Yeah, we're going to give that to you. He keeps reliving the same day. That's right. All right, Steph, to you here. I told you, they're pretty easy. Steph, here's your Groundhog movie question. What iconic Sonny and Cher song keeps waking Bill Murray's character up in the morning?
I got you, babe.
Yep.
Nice.
I love that because Steph did what I do and can't beat her deep sometimes, and you got to get to the part of the
I
song.
know the name of the song.
Yes, thank you. Now you feel me. Okay. Pooch, back to you. It's 2-all. Well done, guys. Pooch, what is the name of the groundhog that lives just over 3 hours away from us up in Old Wyerton?
Wyerton Willie.
There you go. Steph, back to you. If the groundhog, this is tricky, okay? If the groundhog does not see its shadow today, what does that mean?
Okay, if he sees his shadow, it's 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't, it's spring's early.
Well
Yes.
done. Well done. For some reason, the way that was
It's
worded,
so confusing.
I had trouble working that in my head. I thought that was the toughest question. Nice job. Pooch, back to you here. This is to run the table. Groundhogs are actually known by another name. Is it A, woodchuck, or B, prairie dog?
I'm going to go woodchuck.
Correct.
Really?
It is woodchuck,
I
yeah.
would have picked prairie dog.
Really?
Wow.
Imagine I
Good
give
job,
you this.
Pooja.
She gets it wrong, I give you the steal. It's only one other option. Okay, here's your multiple choice. And Pooja, you can't steal in this, and it's just multiple choice if she gets it wrong. Finish the saying, how much wood would a woodchuck A, carry, B, chuck, or C, eat?
It's how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
You don't get
A woodchuck could chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Wow.
Okay, now
Okay.
you are
Wow.
me and can't beat her deep, okay? You don't get bonus points.
I'm
Are
impressed.
you sure I
We're
don't
putting
get
on a little razzle dazzle. Okay, so we have to go to the tiebreaker here. This is going to be whichever one of you yells out beep beep first to answer it, okay?
Oh, okay.
And you feel free to cut me off, but then I
Okay.
won't read any more of the question, okay? If you wake up in Nova Scotia on Groundhog Day, Pooch beats him first.
Shubadakity
Yes.
Sam.
Wow!
Wow.
Pooch! For the first time
Wow, good
in
job,
Pooja's life, she has a lead in a game.
Wow. And the first time ever we knew all the answers.
I told you it was nice and easy.
Guys, 2026 new me.
Fishtopher is the very kind. He is the quizmaster, and he is very kind. Well done.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI. The Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
We have 2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
So scary and kind of bizarre story out of the U.S. We all know Savannah Guthrie, right? The host of the Today Show, well-known public figure. She was just about to head over to Italy for the Olympics, which start on Friday for coverage for NBC. However, her mother went missing this weekend, and authorities are now investigating this as a crime.
A crime?
A crime. Nancy Guthrie is her 84-year-old mother who lives in Arizona, just outside of Tucson. So she was last seen this past Saturday night around 9:30 p.m. close to her home near Tucson. Now, she's apparently a loyal churchgoer. Sunday morning, she doesn't show up to church. So a fellow churchgoer thought something wasn't right. So they went to alert the family, and then the family alerted the authorities. Authorities went over to the home. And after conducting their investigation and checking out the home, they have concluded that she did not just leave or walk away herself on her own volition. They said what they found in the home, they aren't saying what, but they said what they found is, quote, very concerning.
Oh, no.
And they are now officially describing her home as a crime scene.
Oh, no.
Nancy Guthrie said to be of sound mind. This is not a dementia-related thing. She's described as being, quote, sharp as a tack. So the search now involves volunteers, dogs, border patrol agents, and helicopters. While the police department says they get these type of calls quite often for missing people, they did say this one stood out because of what they found at the house. Savannah Guthrie is very close with her mom. She's talked about her on the show. She is not going to the Olympics again. And I mean, naturally, how could you? She's off the Today Show as well, because how can you talk? How can you perform when your mother is missing? So, crazy story. We will continue to follow this one for you.
So scary. Okay,
do you got?
In much lighter news, do you want to know what the key is to making scrambled eggs?
Wow, what a turn. Sure, I love eggs, so enlighten me.
Wait, how do you like your scrambled eggs?
Scrambled?
Like, you kind of like them like light and fluffy and,
Yeah.
buttery. And,
Light and I like everything in life, a little light and fluff.
Yeah, right? Okay, most of us like them that way, but we end up overcooking them. So according to celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay, it's all about patience, control. That's how you get this soft,
Isn't he
fluffy
like
finish.
the angriest guy in
I know.
television? What do you...
I know his signature move for cooking scrambled eggs is adding a thick cultured cream at the very end.
No.
to prevent it from overcooking. So he uses
Eggs are
creme
supposed to-
fraiche.
Eggs are supposed to be healthy.
I know, but he adds like some high-fat dairy to the end, and it stops the cooking process. But it also adds this richness and a smooth texture. You know, people add milk to their eggs, so instead of doing that, you're going to do this. And he also says it involves cooking your eggs slowly with butter in a saucepan, but stirring it constantly, repeatedly moving it around the pan. He says, think about like risotto, how you're just constantly stirring. You don't stop stirring. So a lot of people make that mistake, and then you end up overcooking them. So for the rest of us who maybe don't have creme fraiche on hand, you can substitute Greek yogurt, sour cream, or softened cream cheese at the very end. Come on, that sounds delicious.
I guess it's just, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like a hack when it's like, yeah, I can make things better by adding cream and butter. Like, yeah, no kidding. That'll make every dish better. Like, I want my eggs to be healthy. That's why I eat them.
Yeah, on a daily basis, sure. But when, maybe when you're trying to impress a date who's over and you're making her breakfast.
Why is the date over for breakfast, Pooch? Very scandalous. Scandal.
Because breakfast's your favorite meal.
Right, so they came over in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, naturally.
Obviously.
They come over at 10 a.m., not a moment sooner.
Yeah, and have the Greek yogurt on standby.
Or just have risotto for breakfast.
That works too.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
It's Golden Retriever Day.
Yes.
Beautiful dogs.
Great dog.
And often, sometimes in the dating world and pop culture right now, people will refer to their partners, it's usually men, but it can be women as well, as golden retrievers. And I guess the whole thing is that they're very loyal, they make great partners. So like in social media, they'll say they're affectionate, they're optimistic, they're eager to please.
Right.
They're likely not going to be the one to leave you. You're going to leave them.
While I don't at all mind that descriptor, because I love a golden retriever, it definitely feels like one of those double standards. Like women could describe men as a dog breed.
Yeah.
Men couldn't be like, yeah, she's a real chihuahua.
No. I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
Don't try that one. Yeah, you're right. But I think like it's supposed to be complimentary.
Yes,
right?
no,
'Cause-
I take it as if someone called me a golden retriever, I'd be like, yes, highest form of flattery.
Yes. I mean, except for the part where you're like, you're so loyal that you're never going to leave. It's like, even if you're treated badly.
No, yeah, that's no good. You
Yeah.
don't want to be a stage 5 clinger.
No, you don't want that to happen.
What do you think? What dog breed do you think we would all be if we
gosh.
were dogs?
If we were dog,
I don't think I'd be a golden retriever because I don't think I'm that loyal.
No, I don't know my dog breeds well enough. Like producer Steph, you know your dogs?
I already know what dog Pooja would be.
Really?
Okay, so click on your email. I sent you guys a picture.
Oh wow, okay.
So Pooja, you are an Afghan hound.
Oh my gosh.
This dog looks.
Oh my goodness,
It's
this dog
got
is
the
fabulous.
silky, thick hair, and
Oh
it's just
my-
always flowy. You're elegant. You're regal. The dog's apparently like really clownish and silly too, but they're
cannot-
Oh my
happy.
God, look at the third picture. It looks like Fabio. His hair's just blown in the wind. If you guys are not driving right now, please Google Afghan hound.
Afghan hound.
Afghan hound. You
I
can
mean,
see
I don't
what
know
dog Pooja
anyone
would
that
be.
has this dog. It's
No, you
like
don't
a
see this
gorgeous
dog.
looking dog.
Guys, this Afghan hound, at least one of these photos, has a wind machine.
Yeah, I know. This is what I'm saying.
It's
The
what
third
I've
one.
always wanted.
Fabio, it's
Yes.
you. Yeah, this is not a dog you see. I've never seen this dog walking down the street.
Me neither. And they even have like pictures with it with a side part. Like they're
Guys,
styling its hair.
It's like walked out of a Pantene commercial.
I would like to be like, no, and get mad, but this looks just like me.
Yeah.
This is me in dog form.
Dare I
Yeah.
say this dog has better hair than you?
Okay, can you describe an Afghan hound? Like, what are the
So
characteristics?
They're really good with families. They're silly.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
clownish. They're happy.
Okay.
But they're also very like regal and they're
Oh.
elegant
This is so Pooch.
and
my
strong-willed and independent.
Wow, keep going. What else?
That's all I got.
They love a wind machine.
Yeah.
Very humble.
They take care of
obviously.
their hair. They got really good hair products.
They wash,
Wow.
rinse, and repeat.
Okay, you nailed it with me. What about Gurdeep?
I think Gurdeep would be a beagle.
Okay,
Beagle?
first of all,
Beagles
oh,
are
they're-
freaking adorable.
They're adorable.
They're so cute, and they're always even when they get older, they're always childlike. So they love playing. But here's the thing: they need constant training.
Okay.
and you have to keep them in a fenced area because they'll start wandering.
okay.
That's fair.
They have they're very vocal and they have strong prey drive.
What's prey drive?
They always go after prey.
Oh, prey
so
drive.
they, like,
I thought
hunt?
you meant like MC Hammer.
No.
How we pray.
No.
Oh, so they're always like, okay, so
They're
like.
always on the hunt.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I'm such a beagle.
You are such a beagle.
That's so good, man.
It's a cute dog.
It's a cute
Okay,
dog,
you know
too.
what?
He's got
I-
a little brown in him as well, just
yeah,
like me.
they're so cute. I love the beagles.
Now that we're looking up dogs, look up a Jack Russell Terrier.
oh,
Because
I love Jack Russell. That's from Frasier.
That's you.
Yeah, you are the Jack Russell Terrier. Pooch, tell us why.
Okay, small, yes. Quiet, absolutely not.
They're yappy.
Jack Russells are
So are
smart,
you.
loud, stubborn, always on high alert.
whatever, Pooja.
Because something is always going wrong somewhere.
This is you. This is your life.
So true.
They know exactly what they like and know you will not be changing their mind ever.
Right.
Yep.
They're not fake nice, but they're not mean either. They're
Right.
just aggressively honest.
Yes.
Jack Russells are fearless, opinionated. Somehow they run the entire house despite being the smallest one in it.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Short, mighty, absolutely convinced they're right, which annoyingly they usually are.
Okay.
I love Jack
I feel like
Russells.
these kept getting more accurate as we went along.
Yeah.
Yours was like on the dartboard. Mine was in the little green area around the bullseye, and Steph was smack dab bullseye.
Okay, if I get an Afghan hound and we walk around together, are we not
People
going
will
to
be
take over the
confused.
world?
You know, they say dogs look like their owners,
Yeah.
owners look like,
Yeah.
they will be confused.
This will be world domination.
If you Google only one dog today, please let it be the Afghan.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
All right, hope you had a great weekend. I had a friend do something over this weekend that I thought was offside.
Offside, okay.
Maybe it's me. You tell me if I'm wrong here. So I have a friend, and they're actually, honestly, like a repeat offender. This is not the
Oh.
first time.
A repeat offender of doing something offside.
They will give me the unannounced FaceTime call.
Oh, no. That's a big no. What do you, so like just out of the blue, you have a FaceTime call from this friend?
No warning, no text. I got a call this weekend, and I'll be honest, I wasn't even busy. I got a call, like I'm just sitting on my couch, and I flushed it.
What do you mean you flushed it? What does that mean?
Like I hit decline. I just see her face staring at me. It says FaceTime, and I'm like, so then a little bit later, she texted me, and I was out then at this point walking coffee, and she texted me, and I responded. So then she immediately FaceTimed right back because she
'Cause
figures
now
I'm on my phone.
Now she knows.
And you know what I did?
No.
I flushed it again.
You can't do that. Now she knows that you're actually ignoring her.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I just feel like if you're going to FaceTime me, like I need a little bit of, it's not like I need to get pretty or get prepped or anything. It's just I need to be mentally ready, I think, for a FaceTime call.
Why do I picture you looking like Justin Bieber at home in your boxers and your socks? And you're just like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for a FaceTime.
Basically. And then when I'm outside, I'm like, I've got a dog, I have gloves on. It's not convenient to take a FaceTime call outside.
So just so I know, in your ideal world, what you would like is for a friend to send you a note and say like, hey, do you have time for a FaceTime?
yeah, can we FaceTime later? Give me a day heads up or like an hour. Be like, hey, can we FaceTime tomorrow? Yeah, okay, let's set a time.
Right.
It's like a Zoom meeting.
You're like, I've got to have my whole beauty regimen. I got to make sure that
It's
I
not
look
even that. It's a
glowy
mental
and dewy.
No, it's not even that. It's not like someone I'm courting or anything like that. It's just like I don't know.
Like
It's like a Zoom.
courtesy.
Imagine you got a surprise Zoom call. Like you
Yeah.
you don't want to be in a Teams
My
meeting.
cousin does this to me all the time, and I'll flush it.
You
And
flush
I,
it too.
And I'm
Okay.
like, I'll call you later. And I don't need a whole day. Like, I don't need a whole day warning. But like,
Okay,
just
like
be
an
like, I'll
hour.
call
Give
you
me
in
an
an
hour.
hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's annoying when you're like, you're not expecting it.
Thank you.
I will say, most of the time, I don't want anybody to see what I look like when I'm at home because it ain't pretty. So that's my reason why I would do it. But yeah, I need notice too. And for the most part, I don't want to talk though. It's a bit weird to be communicating with somebody and like holding the phone up and doing that whole thing. I would rather put you on speaker and do stuff while we're talking.
Like this person, their baseline call is a FaceTime. I understand it if you have a young child or something, and it's like, okay, I haven't seen your kid in a while. Let me see your kid. Or
Yes.
if you're somewhere really cool, FaceTime me. But the baseline should be a text, not a FaceTime or even a phone call.
Right.
Just give me text.
I think I'm with you. Like I was with you until you flushed the call the second time.
I was
'Cause then it's like,
outside.
now they know you're on your
I'd
phone.
have to take off my glove and accept it and then hold it up while I'm walking. I got
Oh,
coffee. They
no.
live downtown. It's hectic.
Oh no! What if it was something important?
Then text me.
They did, and then wanted to
tell
maybe
me- no.
show you something
I
important.
actually still don't know what they wanted.
I hope they're not listening right now.
Okay, they might be. That's the risk I take here. Okay, you know what? You tell us.
5 calls?
Decide it all.
Is it rude to FaceTime someone without warning?
Okay, let's go to Andrew in Mississauga. What do you think?
Not at all. No. You should be allowed to FaceTime, although it should be allowed to decline as well.
Okay, so it's not rude. You don't need to give someone a heads up.
No, you do not need to give a heads up, but expect to be hung up on unless the person's free.
Okay. So you do this, Andrew? You just FaceTime people randomly?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And
Okay.
I expect my friends to, FaceTime me out of the blue as well. But, if I'm busy or if I'm, not available, I'm out walking the dog, then I'm not going to pick up, no.
Your vote has been counted. Thank you so much, Andrew.
All right. Thank you.
Dale from Toronto. So is it rude to FaceTime someone without warning? Yes or no?
It depends how close a friend you are
Oh.
and your relationship.
What would you say, Gurdeep? They're listening. You better say they're close.
Yeah, sure. They're close.
Well, if they're really your really good friend, Gurdeep, and they've FaceTimed you twice, maybe there's something urgent that they needed to tell you. And you dropping that call, that's not too cool.
There's never something urgent with this person.
It's rude.
It's not rude. It's just not
rude. Okay.
Yeah, it's not
And
rude
you
to
can take
FaceTime.
your gloves off because your fingers aren't going to fall off, Gurdeep.
They might. Dale, your vote's been counted. Thank you.
Okay, cheers. Bye. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Hi, Min from Brampton. Good morning. So what do you think? Is it rude to FaceTime someone without warning?
Yes.
It is. Okay.
Because if you're not prepared for it, right?
Yes.
I wouldn't flush it. I would just not answer.
Yeah, same. Not answering, flushing, same thing.
Right.
The only person get away with FaceTime, my kids, my wife. That's it.
That's fair. That's totally fair. You don't want to flush that one. I'm in your
No.
vote.
Else I don't go home.
Thanks, Hyman. Have a good day.
Yes, well, guys.
Bye-bye. Mia from Hamilton. So what do you think? Is it rude to FaceTime someone without warning?
I think it's very rude.
It's
Very rude.
Yes, because I think, you're not always ready. You don't always want to look at yourself in the mirror. I think it's fine to call, but I think you should maybe give a little bit of a text ahead of time just to say, do you have time for a FaceTime?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that's,
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, your vote's been counted. Thanks, Mia.
Thank you.
Kendra from Woodbridge. So no pressure, but we are tied 2-2. Is it rude to FaceTime someone without warning? Yes or no?
I'm notorious for doing that, so I would say no.
Oh, you're the person who FaceTimes people without warning.
Yeah, I do. My granddaughter, she's 8 years old, and she flushes me all the time.
Your granddaughter flushes your call all the time, your FaceTime.
Yes.
Now, Kendra, is it important what you're calling for, or is it just...
No, it's just my daughters are like, Mom, why are you FaceTiming me?
That's hilarious.
Wait, Gurdeep, you would never do that to your mom, though, would you?
No, not to my mom, but my mom wouldn't FaceTime either, I don't think, unless it's like an accident.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Sandra, you have settled it all for us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day, guys. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
Sometimes I wish this show was just 4 hours of us talking. So you got all the raw hijinks that happens behind the scenes, not the slightly cleaned up version we do on the air. Things happen behind the scenes, right? We're a live show, and we had a bit of a technical difficulty / glitch yesterday with one of our callers. We love hearing from you. We always say call us anytime, 416-872-CHFI. We do always tell you, talk directly into your phone. Don't be on speaker or Bluetooth because it doesn't sound great and it can muffle the connection.
Yeah, sometimes you cut out mid-sentence. We don't want that to happen when we air your call. So here we are with a caller. And I guess for whatever reason, he couldn't hear me. Or he did. At first he could hear me, but then he couldn't hear me.
I think he was on Bluetooth and it kept not connecting, but we could hear him perfectly.
Yeah, listen.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
I'm on speaker, so let me pull over in a minute. Just waiting for light to change.
Sure, yeah.
Because you said don't be on speaker, right?
Yes, that's right. We'd like you
Keep
to
holding the phone or something, you
yeah,
said, right?
just speak directly into the phone would be great. But don't worry. Take your time.
Pooja?
Well, yes. Hi, can you hear me?
Pooja?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Pooja?
Hi, can you still hear me?
Pooja? Hold on, Pooja.
Okay, I'm going to hang on.
Pooja?
What is this?
Well, just wait till you pull over.
Hello, Pooja?
Oh, hi. Can you hear us okay?
Hello, Pooja.
Hi. Oh, you still can't hear us, huh?
Hello?
Pooja, what is his behavior?
Hello, Pooja?
Hi, can you hear us? Then we're going to call you back.
Hello? Hello,
Let's call
Pooja.
him, we'll call him
Pooja,
back.
hello? 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 Hello?
It just keeps going.
Hello?
We're going to call you back.
It just keeps going.
Oh, my goodness.
We kept thinking he was gone. And then there'd be like 5 seconds dead air, and they'd be like, Pooja?
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 And he couldn't hear us. He just kept. Also, he was only calling you. He was only calling your name. He had a deep visceral connection to you.
No, it was like we were all there, but for some reason, Pooja?
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 It's like how I imagine Sierra Bodie would call you when they need something incessantly.
I felt like I was in trouble. I felt like it was like my parents that were I didn't do my chores, and then there was like, Pooja? Pooja? And actually, later on, hours later, I was at home. I found myself laughing to myself, thinking about Pooja? Pooja?
I woke up in a cold sweat this morning going, Pooja! Pooja! Always talk directly into your phone, not on speaker or Bluetooth, or you could be the next Pooja!
Pooja!
Pooja? 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 Hold on, Pooja? 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 Hello, Pooja? Hello, Pooja? Oh, my gosh. Hello? Hello, Pooja? Hello? Hello, Pooja? Pooja, hello? 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 Hello?
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
In case you missed it, Cher was at the Grammys over the weekend and messed up Kendrick Lamar's name when presenting an award. I guess he has a song named Luther, and she got mixed up and called him Luther Vandross.
And to be clear, Luther Vandross has been passed away for more than 20 years now.
Yeah, so it was, it was definitely a flub. This is how it went. Listen.
Oh, the Grammy goes to Luther Vandross. Oh, Kendrick Lamar.
I'm still curious about who Luther Vandross is. Like,
I mean, she corrected it. She realized right away what had happened. But, it happens. Look, she can't be the only one who's been in a situation where you're in front of a crowd and you mess things up, sometimes so badly that to this day you're embarrassed to tell the story.
I actually love when big celebrities mess things up on a stage like this because they're up there, they've got like a couple of lines to deliver and they mess something up. Think John Travolta, Adele Dazeem.
Yes.
Because it actually gets us a bit of breathing room because you and I, in our previous job, 80% of our job was to read off teleprompter when we were news anchors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you're doing it all day for a 24-hour news station, law of averages, you are going to have multiple mess ups when you work there for years.
Yes.
And people are like, how can you mess up? But then you see these celebrities who mess up one line on a stage. It can happen, and it does happen.
We're all human. We're all flawed. Like maybe it's not in such a public setting. Maybe it's something as simple as like a wedding speech. You're tasked with giving the speech. You're the best man, and you have to give out a speech, and you make a pretty embarrassing flub.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the kind of stuff that sticks with you. I know that you and I have so many stories of our time together.
Absolutely, because you and I spent a lot of time on the anchor desk together.
Do you remember once you were on the anchor desk, I was out in the field, I was reporting, and I made a Facebook comment, but I wasn't on Facebook, so I didn't know anything really about the lingo.
You were late to the Facebook game,
yes,
even though it had been out for several years.
This is true. And so I think you made a comment about, oh, wow, look at you, Pooja, with a Facebook reference. I'm impressed. And I said, I know. What I meant to say was, I need to be more in touch.
Yeah.
But instead I said, I know, I need to be touched.
Yep.
And your eyes popped out of your face and you were just like, on to other news.
Yeah.
Because you had to change the topic.
Yeah. I went a red shade of brown.
Yeah. I told everybody I need to be touched. Mm-hmm. At the time I was single. So I don't know. Maybe there was something.
There was a Freudian slip definitely in there somewhere. I remember another one, also you.
Big surprise.
You and I were hosting a weekend morning show when we were both sort of co-anchoring. So it would be like, me for like 3 stories on a one camera shot, and then it would switch over to you on another camera for a one camera shot, and then occasionally they'd bring us both up when we were chatting. So I think it was like a Sunday morning, and it was a golf tournament, and Rory McIlroy, oops, Rory McIlroy, the famous golfer, I guess, was in contention to win this tournament on a Sunday, and you had the script. Now, in fairness to you, okay, MCILLORY.
Oh dear.
In a teleprompter, big M, small c, capital I, lowercase ll. uppercase I, lowercase LL just looks like 3 I's or 3 L's.
Yes, and
it's very weird to look at.
I'd never heard of the player before, and I hit it cold.
And this was when Rory was just sort of making a name for himself. He wasn't a household name like he is now.
Yes.
So these are the caveats as to why you fumbled this, and it came to you, and you went, and on to golf, Rory, and you kind of like looked at me, and I couldn't say anything because my mic was up. You were like, McClory. Rory McClory is in contention for the win.
And you lost it.
I died, started dying laughing.
Your head was on the desk, and you were like, your fist was like smacking the table because you were laughing so hard at me. And you had to come back up for your part of the story, and you couldn't.
No, I couldn't.
And to this day, he's Rory McClory.
Anytime he comes up now, I'm always like, Rory McClory in contention.
It's so much better as Rory McClory. Somebody should talk to him about it.
He could probably just change his name. That's great. Okay, how about this? We are not alone. Cher is not alone. Have you ever flubbed something so badly it was downright embarrassing? Maybe it was a work presentation, again, maybe during a wedding speech, what have you. Give us a call. We want to hear about it. Let's go to Kristen in Erin.
So I'm a funeral director. So at the end of the funeral, I go up to the mic, thank everybody for being there, giving directions to go to the cemetery. And I just wanted to acknowledge the late deceased. And instead, I put the deceased spouse's name.
Who was still alive?
Yeah, sitting in the front row looking at me.
Dear.
And they were confused, and I didn't know why they were confused. And it took a few seconds, but then I corrected it.
Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
But see, this is a law of averages thing again. You are a funeral director. I mean, in a given day, in a given week, how many funerals are you doing this at? Multiple, right?
Yeah,
yes.
like 2 a day. Yeah.
So law of averages, at some point, a mistake is going to happen.
You're only human.
I'm only human.
Thank you for sharing that with us and making us feel less alone. I think Cher would appreciate this story too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Kristen.
Bye.
Getting a lot of texts to 981-981. Some of these we can't read.
Yes, some of them are a little offside. I can read this one, though. Megan from Lindsay texting in saying, I spoke with my sister at my brother's wedding. We were both bridesmaids. And when it came to my turn to introduce myself, I introduced myself as my sister. What? What? Just said your sister's name.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm...
That's so funny.
Okay.
You forgot who you were in that moment.
Wow.
Nerves, all those things, you can see how it might happen. Let's take another call here. Let's go to Susan in Kawartha Lakes. So what's your story about flubbing something so badly that you're still embarrassed by it?
When I was 17, and there was a family I was living with, and they had a neighbor whose son's name was Karchi, and she was trying to introduce me to maybe date, and she made a joke the day before I was going to meet him about how close his name is to something else. So when I met him, I said, very nice to meet you, Crotchy.
Oh, dear.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I was so embarrassed, and I'm like, I am so sorry, Karchi.
And
yeah.
Was there a second date?
No, there was no date.
Oh, wow. It ended at Crotchy.
He did ask if I wanted to go out for dinner, and I was too embarrassed. I'm like, I'm sorry, no.
No recovering from Crotchy, eh?
Yeah, no recovering from that. My face is red right now just talking about it.
Pooch, imagine if you had done the same thing. You went Rory McClory. You just like, nope. You got up, left the desk, left the industry.
Never came
no
back.
recovering.
Susan, suddenly Rory McClory doesn't sound so bad.
No, not at all.
At least you didn't call him Rory McCrotchy. Yeah.
Hey, there's a second option.
Susan, thank you for sharing. See, we all make mistakes. It happens.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much. I enjoy listening to your show every day.
Thanks, Susan.
Okay, thank you.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI. The Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
Okay, we have 2 stories you need to know. What do you have, Gurdeep?
Some of you may have seen this. I thought it was really cool and overdue. I'm so glad this is happening. Toronto's getting a new statue, and I think this one is going to be universally loved.
Wow, they're finally giving you your statue.
It's about time. It's going to be just in my condo. It'll be just for me. It's bronzed, and I'm way more ripped in the statue than I actually
You're
am.
chiseled to perfection.
Chiseled. Okay, it is high time we celebrate the back-to-back World Series champions of 1992 and 1993. I don't know why this took 33 years to get up, but this is a big year for the Blue Jays. It's the 50th anniversary of the inception of the Blue Jays, and this year we are going to see a statue erected commemorating those 2 World Series titles unveiled outside the Rogers Center between gates 5 and 6. It's sort of off Bremner Avenue on the southeast side of the Rogers Center, if that helps you. CEO Mark Shapiro and President Paul Beeston surprised Joe Carter with the news. This is posted on the Jays social media if you want to see the video. It's really cool. Carter gets a little bit emotional at a point there. The Jays, of course, won back-to-back World Series in 92 and 93 over Atlanta and Philly, respectively, capped off by Carter's Game 6, bottom of the ninth home run walk-off in the World Series. And some people forget this. Carter actually had the winning play, the final play in both World Series. In 92, he was at first base and he caught the ball to end the game.
Okay.
Less dramatic than what happened in 93, which, of course, is the walk-off home run off Mitch Williams, Game 6, bottom 9. So we don't know what the statue is going to look like, but it's got to be Carter at the plate or Carter leaping through the air.
Yes.
I don't know.
That's what I picture. That's a visual I get.
Yeah, like the front page of the Toronto Star, right?
Yes.
It was Carter in the air. Or maybe is it Carter up on the shoulders of his teammates? They all sort of carried him. I don't know what it's going to be exactly, but we will see what this looks like when it's unveiled a little bit later this year. Blue Jays pitchers and catchers report for spring training February 11th. That's next week. March 27th is when the season begins. There's more big news that the Jays are unveiling this week in terms of ways they're commemorating their 50th anniversary. I will have that for you in future Daily Doubles this week.
Okay, looking forward to it. So have you heard of house burping?
What?
And do you do it in your home?
Is this like just tapping the wall, lifting your house, putting it over your shoulder and patting its back?
No, that's not it. House burping, or what the Germans call luften, involves opening windows in your home a few times a day in order to just air it out, regardless of the temperature outside. And it's trending on social media. Many people are now adopting the practice, but the concept is pretty simple. You open your window or windows for a few minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. You let that stale air out, you let the fresh air in, and you do this in the winter. They say that Germans have been doing this for many, many years. It's not new to them. In fact, in Germany...
Are you sure the Dutch didn't start it?
Why do you say that? Oh, yes. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Open the window, airing it out? Yeah, just letting it air out. That's, yeah.
No, in fact, in Germany, when you sign a contract for a lease, you have to agree to lufting your house. Like, you have to agree to do this because they say it's great. It reduces indoor pollutants. The indoor air can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air. And so this is, think about like what they say, gases that are coming off your furniture. There's mold, cooking fumes, all of these things.
Gases coming off your furniture?
You do, apparently.
It happening on your couch?
Virus particle concentration, and it's the perfect trap for viruses and bacteria. So you don't want that spreading around your home. Open up the windows.
Yes, if you're rocking a bean salad for lunch, luft. Open up the window. I'm lufting, baby.
Yeah, luft is the proper way, or house burping.
Yeah, sometimes I find to luft, just to do like if you're in the grocery store and you got to luft, just spin a couple of times in the aisle. It'll disperse it.
Okay, I don't see you doing this, but the rest of us might try it.
Opening the window is now a trend, guys.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
I don't know about you, but I often misplace things. Like I can't remember where left my keys, can't remember where, sometimes it's a wallet. Sometimes it's just even like a pair of gloves that I will be wearing. And then I'm like, where did I put them?
It's so frustrating because we're all multitasking and doing a million things, especially in winter because you got so many layers and earmuffs and gloves and AirPods and all the things. Keys, sometimes they're in my hand.
Yes.
Here's a tip. Check your hands first, people.
Look in the mirror if you can't find your glasses. They're usually on your head, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there's like all sorts of tips of ways to remember these things. It's very common. I know sometimes you sort of rush to think maybe something's going on, and that could be the case. But for most of us, it is just because we are stressed and multitasking that you forget these things. So some tips, according to experts, is that when you lose things that you lose regularly, so think keys, think about your wallet, those things that are like on a daily basis.
Just to be clear, these are experts on losing things.
Yes.
That they consulted.
Yeah, I don't know what their names are.
Sure.
I don't know what the official title is.
Yes,
but they say create a structure so that it becomes natural that you just always know to look in the same place. So for instance, you always put your glasses in the kitchen. It's the same spot in the kitchen every time. When you go golfing, you put your phone in the same pocket every time so that...
Man, golf bags have so many pockets.
Right.
It's so hard to find stuff in there.
So you got to like pick the pocket. So it's got to be like in the exact same place every single time, and that should help you with the things that you lose often. They also say that for items that you don't use all the time, so maybe like gloves or, like something for the winter that you're not using year round, that it does help that when you put it down somewhere, you say out loud where you're putting it down. Like you verbalize what's happening. You're like, I'm putting this scarf down on the desk right now. Like you say it out loud.
Excuse me?
They say that it helps with retrieval. It says it creates a better encoding because it makes you pay attention, and the verbalization creates a richer memory.
I think this is going to lead to your partner putting in a quick call to your physician. Partner's losing their mind. I'm putting my glasses on the toilet.
And then like later on, like hours later, like, where are my glasses? You're like, what did I yell out loud? I put them on the toilet. It will come back to you
You're
that
like,
way.
What did I yell out loud? And your partner repeats it. Like, I heard you.
Yeah, it's on the toilet. Or like, I'm putting my scarf in the sleeve of my jacket before I hang up my jacket in the closet. I don't know why you have to sound like a robot.
Yeah.
When you do it, you don't have to. It's up to you.
I was with you and these losing stuff experts on the first tip. I don't know that I'm going to subscribe. And I live alone. The only one who'll be silently judging me is Coffee. I still don't think I'm going to do
be like,
this.
they're on the toilet. They're on the toilet.
Can you imagine? I'm like, oh, they're on the toilet. Bearing the lead that Coffee speaks.
Yeah, or Coffee just goes and fetches them for you because
here
you
they are.
verbalized
Yeah.
it. See?
I can see them. Here they
Yeah,
are.
just start saying things out loud. It will be better for you.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
won't lose
remember,
stuff.
this was Pooja's tip, everybody.
Experts.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
So I don't know about you, but my feed was completely flooded with content about Catherine O'Hara and a lot of people remembering her, paying tribute, a lot of clips circulating online as well. And, you forget. I think you sometimes forget all of the great roles that she's played over the years, but also just the wonderful interviews and the warmth that she brought. Like she was just so kind, and everybody loves Catherine O'Hara.
And like genuinely funny, right? Like, I mean, obviously go back to her SCTV days, just part of such a legendary troupe with like Eugene Levy and Steve Martin, all these hilarious people that came up through there who all went on to have such massive careers. And really this news kind of came out of nowhere. And I still haven't seen a cause of death. I don't know if they're going to release that publicly, but it really just like I hadn't heard anything about her being not well or whatever. So it just kind of, I think it hit everyone sort of with real surprise.
She was only 71. And as I was looking through some of the clips over the weekend, because that was my entire feed, this one actually stood out to me because she was asked by a reporter. She was just in the airport and she was sort of stopped by a reporter who said, which one role would you most like to be remembered for? And this was her response.
Mother of my children.
Mother of my children.
What a great answer, because you're expecting to be like, oh, is she going to say like one of her movies? Is she going to talk about SCTV? Like, what's she going to do? And she went, Mother of my children.
Yeah, which, like if you think about it, you forget sometimes they're people, they're moms. They've got lives outside of how we remember them. So, obviously condolences to the family. I know she has 2 sons. And
I most recently saw her last year in the hit show, The Studio on Apple TV. And she was hilarious in that. She was sort of this like, no guff kind of big time producer, and just with her interactions with Seth Rogen, she really just sort of cut to the point. There's some very cutting language.
And you see her in Schitt's Creek as well, right?
Yeah, of course. Like she's just done so much stuff. Now, when I close my eyes and think of Catherine O'Hara, this is maybe some low hanging fruit. Might be what a lot of you think of. I think of her from this scene in a very particular movie. There's not a lot of dialogue, but I think you'll know from the music exactly what I'm talking about.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so that's the scene when she comes back home in Home Alone, and just the look on her face and the look on Kevin's face, and how is he going to react? And they go and they hug. I mean, who doesn't cry during that scene?
It was an emotional moment for sure, and she will be missed.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.